Have you ever felt like your body is just letting you down in ways it never used to? It's a frustrating feeling, isn't it? Especially when it comes to something as personal and important as intimacy. Maybe you've found yourself worrying, feeling less confident, or perhaps even avoiding certain situations altogether because of it. It's a painful reality that many men face as they get a little older. That unpredictable nature of, well, things not quite working the way they used to. It can feel isolating, like you're the only one dealing with it, or like there's nothing you can do except accept it. But what if I told you there might be a simple, natural way to encourage things to work a bit better, just like they used to? A kind of gentle secret that's been around for ages, focusing on getting your body's natural energy and blood flow moving in the right direction again. It's not a magic pill, but a practical approach you can easily fit into your day. In this video, we're going to explore a simple, specific set of massage techniques designed to take just a few minutes that could make a real difference. We'll talk about why these areas are important, how to gently work them, and how incorporating this into your routine might help you feel more like yourself again. Stick around to the very end, because I'll share something that might really surprise you about how interconnected your body truly is. Let's dive right into this simple approach that focuses on helping your body help itself. We're talking about specific, gentle massage techniques aimed at encouraging healthy function, particularly down there. The very first area we want to focus on is the lower back and sacral region. Now, you might be thinking, my back, how does my back help with that? Well, it's all connected. The lower back is a hub for many nerves that control function in the pelvic area. Tension or stiffness here, which is incredibly common as we age or even just from sitting, can actually impact the nerve signals and blood flow traveling south. Think of it like a slightly kinked hose. The water isn't going to flow as freely. By gently releasing tension in this area, we can help those pathways open up again. So, let's talk about how to do this. You don't need any fancy equipment. Just your hands and maybe a little bit of lotion or oil if you find that helps your hands glide more easily. You can do this sitting in a chair, standing, or even lying down if that's more comfortable. Perhaps with a pillow under your hips. The goal isn't deep tissue work or trying to force anything. It's about gentle encouragement and relaxation. Start by finding the area right above your tailbone. In the lower back, this is the sacrum, a triangular bone at the base of your spine. Just to the sides of this bone, and slightly above it, are the muscles we're interested in. Begin by just placing your hands on your lower back. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Just feel the area. Notice if there's any tightness or tenderness. Don't push hard. Start with light strokes, just gently gliding your hands upwards from your tailbone towards your waist. Do this a few times, just warming up the area and getting a feel for it. Now, let's get a little more specific. Using your thumbs or the heels of your hands, you can start applying a little more pressure. But remember, still gentle pressure. Imagine you're just trying to melt away a bit of stiffness. Not work out a deep knot like you might in your shoulders. Use circular motions. You can make small circles with your thumbs right along the sides of the sacrum, moving slowly up towards the dimples you might have in your lower back. Spend about 30 seconds or a minute just doing these gentle circles. Breathe deeply while you do it. As you exhale, imagine any tension in that area just releasing. Another technique for this area is a gentle sweeping motion, using the heels of your hands. Start at the center of your lower back, just above the sacrum, and sweep outwards towards your sides, following the curve of your waist. It's like you're gently smoothing out the area. Repeat this sweeping motion a few times. You can also use your knuckles, lightly. Clench your fists gently and use the flat part of your knuckles to make short, upward strokes along the muscles next to the spine in your lower back. Again, this is not deep pressure. It's more like a firm, but gentle rub. Do this for perhaps another 30 seconds. Why is this area so important? Well, As I mentioned, it's a major junction for nerves connecting to the pelvic region, including the nerves that control blood flow and sensation needed for erections. When these muscles get tight, maybe from poor posture, sitting for long periods, or even stress, they can subtly compress or irritate these nerves. Releasing this tension can help improve nerve function and encourage better communication between your brain and your body below the belt. It also helps improve circulation to the entire lower torso. A lot of energy and blood flow gets stuck when we're tense or sedentary, and gently massaging this area helps to get things moving again. Think of it as waking up those sleepy nerves and muscles. Another way to work this area is to lean against a wall, or even use a tennis ball, or a specialized massage ball if you have one. Place the ball between your lower back and the wall, and gently lean into it, moving your body slightly to let the ball roll around the muscles on either side of your spine. This allows you to control the pressure easily. Find a spot that feels a little tight, and just hold the pressure there gently for 20-30 seconds while breathing deeply. Or make small movements to let the ball work into the muscle. This can be a great option if using your hands is difficult. The key here is consistency and gentleness. Doing this for just a minute or two as part of your routine can start to make a difference. It's about creating a regular habit of encouraging relaxation and healthy function in an area that directly impacts your ability to achieve and maintain firmness. It's a simple act of self-care that sends a positive signal to your body. Don't expect miracles overnight, but over time, helping these muscles relax and improving circulation here can contribute to a greater sense of ease and improved function in the pelvic area. It's laying the groundwork, so to speak, for better things to happen naturally. Now that we've gently woken up the lower back and sacral area, let's move on to another part of the body that is crucial for good circulation and nerve function related to male vitality. And that's the inner thighs and groin area. Again, you might be thinking, my legs? But yes, everything is connected. The major blood vessels and nerves that supply the penis run through the pelvic region and down into the legs. Tension in the muscles of the inner thigh and groin can restrict blood flow and even impact nerve signals. Plus, the adductor muscles, those on the inner thigh, connect up into the pelvis. And when they are tight, they can create tension in the pelvic floor muscles, which are directly involved in maintaining erections. So, let's explore how a gentle massage here can help. You can do this sitting down with your knees spread slightly, or even lying down. Again, you might find a little bit of lotion or oil helpful. Start by just placing your hands on your inner thighs, close to the groin area. Just feel the muscles. You might notice they feel a bit tighter or less yielding than the muscles on the outer thigh. We'll start with gentle strokes, similar to the lower back, using the palms of your hands. Stroke upwards from just above your knee towards your groin. Do this several times on both legs. The pressure should be light at first, just warming up the area. Now, let's apply a little more focused attention, using your fingertips or the pads of your thumbs. Gently explore the muscles along the inner thigh. If you find a spot that feels particularly tight or tender, spend a little extra time there. Use small, circular motions, applying just enough pressure to feel the muscle tissue without causing discomfort. Remember, gentle pressure is key. You're not trying to work out a deep muscle knot like you would in your calves after a long walk. You're encouraging relaxation and improved flow. Another technique is gentle kneading, using your thumb and fingers. Gently grasp the muscle tissue on your inner thigh and softly squeeze and release, moving slowly up the thigh towards the groin. It's like you're gently squeezing a sponge to help get the liquid flowing. Do this on both sides. Now, let's move a little closer to the groin itself. There's an area right where your thigh meets your pelvis. This is where some important lymph nodes and blood vessels are located. Be extra gentle here. You can use flat fingers to make very light, sweeping motions or small, slow circles in this crease. The goal is just to encourage circulation and lymph flow in this critical area. Not deep massage. This area is sensitive, so pay close attention to what feels comfortable. If anything feels painful or causes discomfort, ease up or skip that spot. Why dedicate time to the inner thighs and groin as I mentioned? It's a pathway for vital circulation and nerve signals. Tightness here can literally put the squeeze on blood vessels, potentially reducing flow to the penis. Releasing tension in these muscles can improve arterial blood flow, which is essential for achieving an erection. Furthermore, the tension in the inner thighs is often linked to tension in the pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor is a group of muscles that support the bladder and bowel, and they also play a crucial role in erectile function and ejaculation. When the inner thighs are tight, the pelvic floor is often also tight and less able to function optimally. By gently releasing tension in the inner thighs, we can indirectly help the pelvic floor muscles relax and work more effectively. Doing this massage for a minute or two on each leg can be surprisingly beneficial. It's about consciously releasing tension in an area that's often overlooked but is directly connected to pelvic health. It's a way to tell your body to relax, to open up those pathways, and to encourage healthy circulation where it's needed most. Think of it as clearing the path for better function. Combined with the lower back massage, you're starting to create a cascade of positive effects, addressing tension and circulation issues in interconnected areas. This isn't just about physical touch. It's about bringing awareness and gentle care to parts of your body that play a significant role in your overall well-being and vitality. It's about creating a habit that supports your body's natural ability to function. These first couple of areas, the lower back and the inner thighs, are foundational, helping to address some of the common underlying issues like poor circulation and muscular tension that can contribute to difficulties with achieving and maintaining firmness. It's about creating a better environment for your body's natural processes to work. Now that we've covered these important upstream areas, let's delve into some techniques that focus even closer to the center of things, specifically addressing the pelvic area itself with incredible gentleness and care. Now that we've explored how working on the lower back and inner thighs can help improve circulation and release tension that might be contributing to issues, let's move to an area that's even more directly involved, but requires extreme gentleness and sensitivity: the perineum and the base of the penis. This is the area right between the anus and the scrotum. Why focus here? Because this is where the primary blood vessels that supply the penis are located, along with crucial pelvic floor muscles. Tension here, or restricted blood flow in this immediate area, can significantly impact erectile function. However, because this area is so sensitive and directly involved, the approach must be incredibly gentle. We are absolutely not aiming for deep pressure or anything uncomfortable. Think of this as mindful touch, gently encouraging relaxation and blood flow, not rigorous massage. You can do this while sitting comfortably or semi-reclining. Start by simply becoming aware of this area. Take a few deep breaths, allowing your pelvic area to relax as much as possible. You can use your fingertips or the soft pads of your thumbs. Begin by just lightly touching the skin of the perineum. Just feel it. There's no pressure needed at this stage. Now, let's introduce a tiny bit of pressure, like you're pressing into soft butter, not a hard muscle. Place a couple of fingertips gently on the perineum, somewhere in the middle of the area between the anus and the scrotum. Just hold that gentle pressure there for 15-20 seconds. As you hold, breathe deeply. Imagine the area softening and relaxing under your touch. You might feel a very subtle pulsing. That's just your blood flow. This gentle static pressure can help encourage blood circulation in the underlying tissues and muscles, including the bulbospongiosus muscle, which is key for maintaining erections. After holding, you can introduce incredibly small, slow circular motions with your fingertips in the same area. We're talking circles maybe 1/4 of an inch in diameter. If that, the pressure remains very light, just enough to feel the tissue moving slightly under your skin. Spend 30 to 60 seconds doing these tiny, gentle circles. Again, focus on breathing and relaxation. If you feel any discomfort at all, reduce the pressure immediately or stop. This should feel neutral or even slightly relaxing, never painful or even noticeably uncomfortable. Another approach is gentle, pulsed pressure. Place your fingertips gently on the perineum. Apply that light, butter-soft pressure, and then release completely. Repeat this gentle press and release every second or two for about 30 seconds. It's like a very soft, slow tapping, designed to encourage a pulsing sensation and blood flow in the area. You can also gently work your way forward towards the base of the penis. At the very base, where it meets the body, there are important structures. With extreme gentleness, you can place your thumb and forefinger loosely around the base and apply just the lightest touch. Perhaps a very slight, gentle squeeze that's barely there. Or just hold the area gently. This is not about restricting flow, but about bringing awareness and gentle energy to the area. Imagine you are just lightly cupping the base, sending a signal of relaxation and attention. Again, this should feel comfortable and non-constricting. It's crucial to understand what this isn't. This is not about manipulating the penis itself, and it's not about aggressive or deep massage. It's about the tissues and muscles of the perineum and the base, using the lightest possible touch to promote circulation and encourage the muscles there to relax. The pelvic floor muscles in this area, when tense, can restrict blood flow and nerve signals. Gentle, consistent attention here can help them become more supple and functional over time. This part of the massage is perhaps the most directly aimed at the mechanics, but precisely because of that, it requires the most sensitivity and care. The 3-minute routine would likely involve just a minute or so focusing very gently on this area. Perhaps alternating between the static hold, tiny circles, and gentle pulsing. Why include this? Because sometimes the tension and circulatory issues are very localized to the pelvic floor itself. By gently working on the perineum and base, we're directly addressing the gateway for blood flow into the erectile tissues. It's like gently coaxing the floodgates open, encouraging things to flow more freely. Again, consistency is more important than intensity. A few minutes of this gentle, mindful touch daily or several times a week is far more beneficial than one aggressive attempt. Moving beyond the immediate pelvic area, let's touch on another fascinating way the body is interconnected, and that's through reflexology points. While not a substitute for direct work on the affected areas, stimulating certain points, particularly on the feet, is believed by some traditions to influence distant parts of the body by stimulating energy pathways or nerve connections. For male vitality, points related to the lower back, pelvic area, and reproductive organs are often targeted. One common point is located on the inside of the ankle, just behind the bony bump medial malleolus. Using your thumb or fingertip, you can gently press and massage this area with small circles or steady pressure for 30 to 60 seconds on each foot. This point is often associated with kidney energy and the pelvic region in reflexology. Another area is the heel. The heel is sometimes linked to the pelvic area and reproductive organs. You can use your thumb to gently massage the entire heel pad with moderate pressure, using circular or sweeping motions. Spend a minute or so on each heel. Again, this isn't about deep, painful pressure, but consistent, firm massage that feels stimulating. While the direct physical massage of the lower back, inner thighs, and perineum has a more immediately explainable physiological basis: muscle tension, circulation, nerve pathways. Incorporating foot reflexology adds another layer based on different energetic or neurological principles. Think of it as casting a wider net, supporting the body's overall balance and flow that contributes to vitality. So, the 3-minute massage routine could potentially involve spending roughly 1 minute on the lower back area, 1 minute on the inner thighs split between both legs, and 1 minute very gently focusing on the perineum and base, perhaps occasionally adding a minute on the feet. This makes it a manageable, realistic practice to incorporate into your daily or near-daily routine. It's about creating a ritual of gentle self-care, focused on areas vital for male health and function. By combining techniques that address tension upstream, lower back, inner thigh with those directly targeting the pelvic region, and even supporting via distant points perineum. Feet. You're creating a holistic approach that acknowledges the body's interconnectedness. It's not about a quick fix, but about consistent, gentle effort to improve circulation, reduce tension, and encourage the body's natural ability to function optimally. Now, let's talk about how to make this a sustainable practice and what else you can do to support your journey towards better vitality. We've talked about specific areas, the lower back, inner thighs, the very sensitive perineum and base, and even points on the feet, and how gently massaging them for just a few minutes each day could potentially help improve circulation, release tension, and support nerve function critical for achieving and maintaining firmness. Putting these techniques together, you can create your own personalized 3-minute routine. Maybe you spend a minute working on your lower back while standing after getting out of bed. Then a minute on your inner thighs while sitting down to read. And finally, a minute very gently on the perineum before going to sleep. Or perhaps you do all 3 areas consecutively whenever you have a quiet moment. The key isn't the exact timing or order, but the consistency and the gentle, mindful approach. Remember, this isn't a substitute for medical advice, and if you have underlying health conditions, it's always wise to talk to your doctor. But for many men, age-related changes or issues like stress and poor circulation play a significant role. And that's where these natural, supportive techniques can shine. Think of this massage routine as one piece of a larger puzzle for overall well-being. Consistency is truly the magic ingredient here. Just like going to the gym once won't build muscle, doing this massage just one time is unlikely to make a lasting difference. It's the regular practice, doing it daily or several times a week, that allows the body to respond over time. Each time you do it, you're sending a signal of relaxation and encouraging healthy blood flow to these vital areas. It's about chipping away at built-up tension and stagnation, bit by gentle bit. Managing expectations is also important. This isn't a guaranteed cure, but a powerful, supportive technique. It works best when combined with other healthy lifestyle choices. Think about it. If you're trying to improve circulation with massage, but you're also smoking, eating a diet high in unhealthy fats, not exercising, and constantly stressed, you're working against yourself. This massage is a fantastic tool, but it's even more effective when part of a broader commitment to health. Things like regular, moderate exercise walking is great, eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, getting enough sleep, and finding ways to manage stress meditation, hobbies, spending time with loved ones all contribute significantly to better circulation, nerve function, and overall vitality. Staying hydrated is also incredibly important for blood flow. The secret I mentioned at the beginning, it's simply this. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal and improve, often with just a little natural encouragement and consistent care. The body is a whole system, and addressing one area can have positive ripple effects elsewhere. This 3-minute massage isn't just about a specific physical outcome. It's about reconnecting with your body, taking proactive steps for your health, and empowering yourself with simple, accessible tools. It's about reminding your body how to relax, how to flow, and how to function as it was designed to. It's about hope and taking action. Remember, you're not alone in facing these challenges. It's a common part of aging for many men. But common doesn't mean you have to simply accept it without trying natural ways to support yourself. These simple massage techniques are a powerful, non-invasive way to do just that. They are a gentle act of self-care that focuses on improving the physical conditions necessary for healthy erectile function, better circulation, and less tension in the relevant areas. So, I really encourage you to give these techniques a try. Find those few minutes in your day. Be patient with yourself and with the process. Pay attention to how your body feels, not just during the massage, but in the hours and days that follow. Any improvement, no matter how small at first, is a step in the right direction. If you found this information helpful, if it gave you a bit of hope or a practical idea to try, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel and lets me know I'm creating content that's useful to you. And I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever tried anything like this? Are there other natural approaches you've found helpful? Sharing your experiences helps everyone in this community. And if you want more simple, natural tips and information on how to live your best life at every age, focusing on practical ways to support your health and well-being, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your health and happiness. Taking just a few minutes each day to reconnect with your body through gentle massage is a powerful act of self-care. You have the ability to support your body's natural vitality. Keep exploring, keep trying, and keep living your best life at every age.